So, we all know that OnePlus is a flagship killer, right? Well, this is a murder case of a flagship killer. Selamat pagi! Good morning guys, Kenneth here, and today, literally this box just arrived and I really can't wait to open it. But first, a little story. So first you have to know that I'm an iPhone guy and I use iPhone since iPhone 4, but I've always had this thing in my mind: if I'm gonna buy an Android phone, I'm gonna buy those phones with cheaper prices but with flagship specs. So if you notice, OnePlus name will come up here. Recently the new OnePlus 7 Pro went on sale and it came with great reviews. Mostly because of that 90Hz display though. But the one thing that is keeping me from buying that phone is the price tag. So we all know that OnePlus increases their phone prices a little bit year by year, and honestly it's totally worth every dollar you spend on it. But now that OnePlus has come up in price, it leaves a gap there in the low cost flagship killers. OnePlus used to be so cheap. I remember the OnePlus One going for $300 back at that time, and it was only a few years ago. Enter the Redmi K20 Pro. Well, it's actually just a box, I haven't unboxed it. I thought at first, it's a Redmi. It's a name for budget phones, and there's a possibility that it doesn't have the latest and greatest features of Android phones this year. But that was the Redmi K20. This is the K20 Pro variant. It has all the specs that you need: full screen display, AMOLED, Snapdragon 855. It's great and all, until I take a look at the price. Comparing with the OnePlus 7 Pro, the variant with 8GB of RAM costs almost $200 less. Even though I'm comparing this with Chinese yuan, so you might get a little less in that. But still, you get most of the specs for less the price. Now hold it right there. I know OnePlus still have some of the strengths here, like the better screen, obviously, better OS probably, and most importantly, the camera, the processing of it should be better, because I always found Xiaomi phones has this kind of unnatural look, but I will update you on that in my later review of this thing. So all in all, in 2019, if you want to buy a phone with killer specs for really low prices, I think this is the way to go. Just forget about that Pocophone, alright? Okay, that was a long intro, but before unboxing, I just want to quickly remind you to drop a like down below if you're excited. Consider subscribing if you're interested in tech. That will help me a lot. And also follow me on social medias for behind the scenes and all that. Okay, without taking more of your time, let's start the unboxing. Okay, so here it is, the Redmi K20 Pro. This is a really solid box right here. Feels like a brick. The edge is so sharp, but it feels very, very nice. And also there's a dragon here. It's so cute. Let's open it. Okay, so now upon opening the box, we have this relatively big, smaller box inside. I've got a pin ejector tool. And also inside, we have the warranty cards and all that. And they give you a free case out of the box. It's really nice. I mean, it's really thin and all that, but still. Now let's move on to this thing itself. I still don't know how do you take it out. There's no pull tab. I guess I'll just have to. That's a really bad unboxing right there. I'm not good at this. My goodness. Let's see what else we have in the box. So this is the USB Type-C cable, and there's also an included 18-watt power brick. By the way, there's an accessory here that you can buy separately. This is the 27-watt charging brick. I don't know why they don't include this inside. So this 18-watt charging brick that you get, which is pretty much about the same price, this is a little bit bigger, they don't tap into the full potential of how fast the K20 Pro can charge. So this thing will get 30 minutes for 58%. And yeah, this is not too expensive anyway, but it's weird. I have two charging bricks now. I'm gonna peel it off right now. What? I told you I'm not good at this. Now I lost the pull tab. Ooh. And also this sticker at the back here, how do I remove it? Here we go. Just broke it. Okay, so that is the phone itself. It looks very, very beautiful. You can see this side here changes according to the light that comes to it. I mean, how do they make this? And also it's got 3 cameras here. One is 48 megapixel main shooter, and also 8 megapixel of telephoto and 13 megapixel of wide angle lens. It covers pretty much everything that you need. Okay, so taking a look at the phone, we have all the screens on the front right here. On the right side, we have this colored power button. It's not textured though, so it's pretty much the same as the volume button. All the buttons are on the right side. There's nothing on the left side. On the top here, we've got this camera, the pop-up one, and also a 3.5mm headphone jack. You don't get that in flagship phones. And also this microphone, supposedly for noise cancelling. And down at the bottom here we see the nano SIM cards. No micro SD support, unfortunately. And also a USB Type-C power plug, another microphone, and a speaker grill. The sides here feels like stainless steel, by the way. So it has no dual speakers from what it seems like here. Let's turn it on. That was really quick. I mean, let's start setting this up. I'm gonna set it up in English. Yeah, that's perfect. Totally gonna add 5 spaces as my password there. Don't use screen protector. So yeah, setting this up, I totally forgot that this has fingerprint sensor. It doesn't have any sensor on the back. It has an in-screen fingerprint and optical sensor that it's not the ultrasound fingerprint sensor that is like the Galaxy S10, but it's really quick as well. I mean, it's very comparable to what my 6S Mi AI. I don't think I need Mi AI. Skip. Okay, so now that the setup is done, I am really excited to use this phone, and I'll put my SIM card in and use it for the whole week, and I'm gonna tell you what my opinions are about this phone. So far, right, what I think is this thing has what it takes to be the flagship killer that it is. It has a great screen. I think it's really nice, and also great performance. I tried to play PUBG on it. It crunches it like it's nothing. Also a great battery to back it up, and not mentioning the great charger, that 27-watt charger. I mean, what you get inside the box is 18 watts, but that 27-watt charger is a great investment. It charges like a champ. Anyway, I have to say there is a lot more topics that I need to talk about this phone, and that all will come in later videos. So don't forget to subscribe to see those videos. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Please do give it a thumbs up if you like the video or if you find it helpful. Thumbs down if you don't like it. And as always, affiliate links down in the descriptions below. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I'm Kenneth, and I'll see you in the next one.